So here we are from another game that it's about to start. I'm Borja from Spain.
And I'm Philip Stolz-Bocher. Thank you for joining me for this wonderful game we have, and it's with Madrid Lynx, and I think you know some stuff about these guys. And the ETU Honeybees of Turkey.
Yes, I said from Spain I know a lot about Madrid Lynx. They are the first team from Spain. They won the Spanish Cup this year, and they have improved a lot since they started a lot of years ago. And this year they have made the huge step to be here in the first time in EQC.
Awesome, and we'll see how they fare against the ETU Honeybees. They're one of the better Turkish teams, I think, currently now starting at place 3. Don't quote me on that, but they're definitely one of the better Turkish teams. Lots of team spirit in that group, and they are here to turn some heads, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see, because also this game is going to be crucial because it's the last game for the two of them, and since the two of them have won one and lost the other,
This is it.
This is going to be the one that decides who's going to be on the upper bracket tomorrow and who's going to be playing for the lower bracket later on. So let's see who's going to win this.
So right now we can see here the captains of each teams. Number 4 is Ejim, the coach of the ETU Honeybees.
Yep. And we can see on the Madrid Lynx, they are Hector, who's the speaking captain, the main speaking captain, and Lydia, who is the president captain of the team.
So tell me, Borja, I'm not very deep into the Spanish Quidditch scene. Like, how many teams are there in Spain, and are there new teams emerging? Are there new players emerging?
Well, nowadays in Spain they play like 17 teams. We have some more like 2 or 3 teams that they are trying to grow up, but they haven't still get to play in a competitive way. But in all the regions we have some projects of teams that they are trying to. And in the region of Madrid they have always been 2 teams, Madrid Wolves, that competed in the EQC in 2016, and in this time Madrid Lynx is going to be represented the Spanish capital in this EQC.
Yeah, I mean, Madrid is basically in the middle of Spain. I don't think there's a lot of teams around it, right? Because there's Madrid, and then there's basically a whole lot of nothing for the whole lot of time.
Yeah, the problem that we have in Spain is like the Quidditch is focused in some regions, in some places. One is the central region, and there are the other ones in the northern, in the Basque Country, the northwestern, in Galicia, where Lumos, Compostela, or Dementores went. The other one is in the southern, where, for example, Malaga Vikings, and the other one in the Mediterranean area, for example, you can see in Barcelona and Catalonia, and Barcelona Eagles, the most famous from Catalonia.
Yeah. So who are key players of the Madrid Lynx that I should keep an eye on?
Well, I think that if this game is going to end well for Madrid Lynx, it's going to be because of one of their main players.
Oh, by the way, you have to be impartial, Borja. Do you think you can do that?
It's going to be difficult. I'll try.
Do your best, mate. Do your best.
Yeah, okay. So if this is going to end well for Madrid Lynx, I think it will be because of Adri, number 11, the chaser, and he's very fast. He's he's grown a lot in the sport since this is his second year playing just. And last year went first time for the World Cup with Team Spain. And to say so, he's the one that caught the snitch that made us win against Canada.
When we're talking about snitches, I heard for a little birdie that one of the players caught the snitch with her feet.
Wow! What? I don't follow you. Can you please?
I heard that one of the players from the Madrid Lynx once caught a snitch with her bare feet. Is it true?
Yeah, and I was there.
You were there.
It was in one regions tournament that held in my town, in my village, and yeah, it was like that. The snitch was just holding with his hands to the seeker. In this case, was Naira, number 17. And she was like in the floor, nothing could do, and the seeker was thinking, hey, yeah, there's nothing you can do. And there, in a moment, just feet up, feet down, and she got the snitch.
All right.
And I was there, and my reaction was like, I cannot believe it.
Borja is standing next to me with his mouth wide open. Yeah, I think that should have been somewhere in the internet, and I hope we can find it someday.
It is.
Meanwhile, both teams are trying to keep warm as this game is not yet starting. I think there's a small hiccup with the timekeeper app, which is providing all of you with live results of all the other plays. And yeah, guys, keep an eye on the timekeeper app. You can see all the results of all the other teams playing, and yeah, stay on point with everything that's happening here in Harelbeke, even if you unfortunately couldn't make it to Belgium.
Yeah, it's a great app. I saw it first in D2 in the EQC Division 2, and it's great that you can follow live all the things that are happening, all the goals, the scoring, all the cards.
Yeah.
We started also using them in our leagues, so it's very recommended.
Yeah, shout out to Lucas Scheubens, who created that app. Great work by him. And while we have you in the internet, maybe take a quick look at Twitter and follow us at hashtag EQC19live. And you can give us some questions. Maybe we can answer them here on stream. And follow us more than just on the live stream. Follow us on Twitter. Go to Facebook or chat with us in the YouTube chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're happy to know about you. Whatever you want to comment or say or ask, we'll try to answer if it's possible. If this game gives us a little a little pause.
So we're still like half an hour late in the schedule, which is for a tournament of this size can happen.
Well, it can happen. It depends on of the luck you have. For example, in the last game, we have that bad luck with the snitch. For example, they had to be some minutes waiting for a new snitch because the main snitch got injured, and that's some kind of things that you don't control. And unfortunately, and luckily, they happen in some tournaments. But it's okay because I think we are all prepared to have that kind of issues and fight them. Don't you think?
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
So what we can comment about Honeybees?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely should. And the one thing I want to start is like with the coach of the ETU Honeybees. Edgem is like an idol to a lot of people. She's a very ferocious player. She can tackle anybody. Although she doesn't bring a lot of size and weight to the floor, she's got great technique and a lot of heart. I think she's one of the most passionate Quidditch players out there, and you have to count on her. And I gotta say, if I would drive it at her, I would maybe think about passing someone.
Yeah, who doesn't know about the plays that makes. So about that, well, it's the coach of the Honeybees?
She's the coach of the ETU Honeybees. And besides that, I think they're a very evenly matched team. I think everybody brings a lot to the table. And if I had to rule one person out, it would be Edgem.
Yeah, of course.
But also it's Jotanak. He's like the co-captain. He's also a great player. And yeah, always in danger of setting that great pick and like finishing through a drive. Awesome player.
You know what? I had the chance to play against Honeybees in last Barcelona Mustaches time, BMT.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I had the chance to play against them, and I have to say that even if we have to play on Sunday and they were just very tired because they didn't go very much players, and they have bad luck with injuries because two of their female players got injured in that game, which was very unlucky for them, and they got a lot of female players, which is good for them because when they got injured, they had substitutions.
Yeah.
But
they involved
I had the chance to win that game. I feel very lucky for because winning Honeybees is not a thing everyone can say.
Yeah, exactly. But they involved their female players. You got to give it to them, of course.
Yeah, of course. One good thing we can say about Quidditch Turkey is that their females will get you astonished.
Yeah, especially. I mean, we think about all these players, Edgem, Sila.
Yeah. Who doesn't know them?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, and
I
now we
love
see.
that part.
Yeah. Now we get the huddles of the ETU Honeybees.
It's the best of the games.
Hey. The Honeybees are ready to take on Madrid Lynx.
Yeah.
In this deciding game of this group,
whoever
wins.
Nervous?
I'm excited. To be honest. I'm excited. We'll see.
Let's see if I control myself. I can control myself. Whoa. Have a breathe. Lynx are saying also they're shouting, which is Ponte Morado, get purple.
Yeah.
Which in English doesn't get too much sense as says in...
It's a Spanish thing.
Yeah, in Spanish says Ponte Morado is like you get ashamed or something like that.
All right. But now we're ready to play in Harelbeke, Belgium. At great conditions. It's sunny outside, not too warm. Everybody is in good spirits, and we have great conditions here on this pitch in the center of the stadium of Harelbeke.
Yeah.
We're glad to be here.
Great. It's great conditions, and I was expecting to rain, but fortunately it has respected us.
Remember Warsaw when it was snowing?
Oh.
Jesus.
The cheer is crowding already.
Yeah.
Honeybees, are you ready?
Honeybees are ready.
Madrid, are you ready?
And Madrid is ready as well. And let's see
Brooms
who
down.
wins that duel for the
Ready.
bludger and the quaffle.
Drums up.
Okay, let's ball. It's for the first ball. Sorry, it's for Honeybees. Keeper from Honeybees. Number 54.
Yeah, it's Egemen.
Yep.
Doesn't see an opening at this moment. We're trying to think of something.
Yeah, from the moment.
Not a lot happening. Picks.
Adri making some pressure, but he gets beaten.
We're seeing a 1-2 defense by Madrid. Pass
Ooh,
picked
yeah.
up.
Raul takes that ball. Keeper from Madrid Lynx. And calms down. He's going to start walking.
But they're now going against the bludger control. Let's see how Madrid. How would
Yeah.
you describe Madrid's style? Are they like more like cerebral? That they
Madrid
take
likes
the
the
time?
things.
Oh, they use
Likes to think about everything. It's not a play. Oh, whoa. Now this looks like this is going to be first goal for. Yes,
Yeah.
it is first goal for Honeybees. As I said, Madrid is it's a team that thinks a lot about what it's doing. It has a lot of tactics. It has a lot of techniques, and you cannot say they play in the same way, because teams that say I know what they're playing, they finish losing.
Okay.
So you never expect what they're doing, what they're going to do.
But
in this case, it was number 44, Harelbeke Jr. They were paying attention and picked up that quaffle, and it was a quick counter.
A
with
great
the
play.
ETU Honeybees with 10-0 in front.
Okay, here goes Raul again. He passes to Miguel. Now still thinking what he has to do, but they got bludger control, so in a moment they should start. Yo, tries
Nice dodge,
to.
but this pass
Yeah,
is
but
too high.
Not so good the pass, not so good the beat, and Lynx loses the ball. Shame, because they were well positioned, and Hector's trying to enter again, throws the bludger to Barbara, just waiting for it.
Yeah, but
And
look at
then-
Harelbeke Jr.
Oh yeah.
They are very good. at
Oh, tries to
watching out.
tackle Hector, but no. They resisted very well.
Quick counter by number 10.
As I told you, Adri is the main danger for Lynx.
And he's pretty fast, isn't he?
Yeah, really, really fast. You cannot see him, and whoa. Very fast, very strong, and very good seeker also. If they put them in the seeker place, you
And I
will
like
see
that
it.
shake hands between 44 and Miguel.
Yeah. That's a hard battle between beaters. Hector tries to steal, but he can't. Oh.
Yeah, there's some reps, not
Yeah,
going down though.
No.
Egemen still standing.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of speed in Honeybee's game.
Oh,
Now
that beat
maybe?
for Barbara. Not very. Oh, goal. Yeah.
It seems to me
Took
that,
advantage from that failed beat.
yeah, it seems to me that the Honeybees are waiting for that mistake that Madrid maybe gives them.
Yeah.
This time it was
Totally.
the dodge, and then there was a clear lane waiting for it. And until this point, it seems to work out for them. It's 20-10 for the ETU Honeybees.
Totally. I think both teams are thinking more about, okay, we have to wait till our chance gets. We have to get advantage of one of their mistakes. We have to wait till they get a mistake, and then we can enter. And from now, the Honeybees are taking more advantage of Lynx mistakes. That's the other way. Ooh.
Aurora tried the pass
Oy,
on the left-hand
yeah.
side, but
Tried
it was
to find
picked up.
Adri, but it was not possible. Now it gets beaten.
Don Kafa.
Beat, good beat.
But nice reset on Egemen. Nice passing.
Yeah,
Nice passing.
Yeah, a nice goal. Another goal for Honeybees.
Yeah, that was number 12 of the Honeybees.
Yep.
Okay.
So now once again, Raul has quaffle.
Okay. Only one bludger in the hands of Angel.
Yeah. Oh, she has made a great block with
Yeah,
the
great.
bludger.
Now she's looking for
Another
vengeance, but
one.
she's picked up.
Yeah, perfect. Done by Adri. He has taken advantage from the plays that his mate has done.
The wind is picking up here, guys. So
Yeah, very windy. Not a rainy day, but very windy. So,
yeah, I think the sub there by Madrid Lynx when they put in Angel,
yeah.
she's coming from the bench and she's providing a lot of energy to the beating lineup, and I think it's shown in this instance.
Yeah.
Now the game is at 30-20.
She's not a very experienced beater, but it's true that with very few time, she's taken a lot of improving in the game.
That goal is going to be because of her, because she picked both of them up.
Cheers for Angel and for Miguel, the one scoring the goal, because Lynx is in tight game again.
Okay, Honeybees, let's take your time and wait for the mistake Madrid gives you. Take your time. It seems to work out for you.
Yeah. Maybe the last attacks were a little bit more fast than they should have been, and now they're thinking. They're still thinking.
Pass on the right-hand side. They have a lot of time on their hands. It's all about the beating game at this point.
Okay, so it's now Tonkafa with the ball. Chaser from Honeybees. Still thinking. Has a made beater with him. And
face beat here.
Want to enter individually and passes. And close to be beat before, but not.
That was great. Tonkafa put out all the attention on them.
Yeah.
And yeah, went in, forced
great
the beat.
Individual play.
Yeah.
You focus on yourself, and then when you get the beat, you made that last pass to serve your teammates an easy goal.
So it's tit for tat at this time. Each team not giving the other team an edge.
Yeah.
Staying in striking distance of one another.
Whoa, good block. No, not blocking. And Aurora.
Nah, Aurora's passes as too easy to intercept. This was a too high arcing shot.
Yeah. She should have been higher. Shame for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a head up, looking for the open options, but in her pass she needs to be a bit more intelligent. And now,
yeah, it's very hard to think so fast when you're running.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for us to say things.
So when so much pressure. Oh, good beat, but now he leaves. Oh yeah, but Miguel recovers the quaffle. Now Aurora, now for Raul. And that enders. Whoa! A huge pass
but
to Adri.
High arcing shot.
Taken. Oh, that was legal.
Adri
takes it again, but he was beaten or not?
He was not beat, and
he's
not
beat.
out of pitch.
Whoa!
The beater's not paying attention.
Again. Look at it! Look! Oh! Look at a very good beat made from Echem. She made a great beat. Now the ball is in the hands of the Honeybees players again. Oh,
there's
stop
a foul.
Game. Yeah, foul from Madrid Lynx. Looks. I don't know who made it.
I mean, if I were the ETU Honeybees, I would have maybe used that advantage call and maybe just get a distant shot off, because you're getting the ball back, it seems, because there was a foul call on the Madrid Lynx.
A usual tactic that a lot of teams do. When you see there's an advantage, you try to just shoot from wherever you are, and if it doesn't enter, doesn't matter, because they will give you the quaffle again.
Give it a try. Just give it a try.
Okay, so let's see what they say. Speaking with each other, ref team.
Yeah, Madrid Lynx players are appreciating their time on a live stream.
Yeah, they love it.
Waving to the camera. But meanwhile, we have the focus on the ref team now talking.
Yeah. Because what they're going to say maybe could be important for their future, for their immediate future. Okay, Hector, speaking captain, has been discussing with the head ref and wants to know about the call. There's no call, or there's going to be a call? I see
No call.
No call.
Rebound.
Okay.
No call? Okay, so we shut up, because if they would have taken the shot, there would have been no call, and they would have lost that quaffle.
True. Okay, a good try to pass, and let's see if he finds him.
And now he's turning.
No,
that ball should be in Madrid hands.
Yeah, should be. Hector checks that play out. Yeah. Raul recovers for Madrid Lynx.
And now there's a foul call on the other side.
Advantage for Madrid Lynx. No, this is not. It's not going to be an advantage too far away. You know. That happens to me once when I was a ref. I made an advantage call with the team having the ball in defense in their own area, and I waited till they get to the hoop to make the call, and then I realized myself, okay, I cannot do that.
Yeah,
Advantage
that's
should be only when they are about to score
That's a
or
bit
very
sneaky,
easily
Bofa.
to attack, because that's giving a whole attack for free. So that's maybe the reason why they didn't give that advantage.
So ETU Honeybees in the last few minutes, they had the bludger control, seemed not to lose it that easy as they were in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but maybe they're not being so lucky in their attacks.
But Madrid is subbing often in their beater lineup, I think. I mean, I think that's like the 4th or 5th beater lineup I see on the pitch right now.
Yeah, they're a very versatile lineup of beaters. They have female and male. They have a male and non-binary. They have a male and a male.
Yeah,
and they also have two females in the case it's necessary to put their beaters. And they're all good.
Yeah, I think they want to use it like with high
Yellow
intensity,
card.
get these
Honeybees,
few sprints
number
in, and as soon as you feel a little
ignoring
bit
red
tired,
call.
get back out. You have a whole lot of subs out there, giving you maybe an edge when it comes to stamina.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
off we go.
Resumes game, and Raul has the ball, tries to tie the game.
Long
Okay,
pass.
long pass to Aurora. Oh, dismounted, and the ball is in the hands of the Honeybees keeper,
Edge him in.
who passes.
Nice dodge, and now there's no bludger. They should make it quick.
Oh, an easy one. It's gonna be an easy one or not? Oh, yeah. No, the ref says been before, and
Yeah, Chotanak might
Oh.
disagree. He thought his attempt was in, but no, it's still 30 to
Yeah.
40 for the
Yeah,
ETU Honeybees.
Miguel has just subbed right now and is shouting his team to make more intense, want more intensity in the plays.
Yeah, I think they're looking a bit passive in this whole approach to their offense.
Yeah. Okay, here goes
Yeah.
Adri. Here goes again. That could be an easy one. Yeah! Great play made by Lynx star Adri, who ties the game 40-40.
Yeah, in this case, it was just a matter of distance between him and the opposing beaters. He was too quick on his feet. Having that distance, could get off the throw, and it was in. And
Totally.
maybe the ETU Honeybees should get someone against him, maybe guard him close, deny him that pass, or maybe deny him the first few steps to gain speed.
Yep. Okay.
I think the beating game of the Honeybees is now really, really suppressing. Epic,
Ooh,
nice catch.
good
As
catch
soon
from
as it's-
Hector. And now another beat from Hector. And now another beat from Hector.
As soon as
Another
I
one.
said
No,
that.
that's safe. Whoa, looked like another one. But a great bunch of plays made by the same player, by Hector, number 3
Yeah.
of Madrid Lynx.
Rocky's still on his feet.
Yo. And subs. And now enters Javier in the roster, beater of
Rocky's
Madrid
got
Lynx.
an open lane.
Oh,
Nobody's
yeah,
guarding him. Nobody's
that's-
guarding him.
That's the goal. Another goal for Honeybees. Yeah.
I think in this sequence, I was kind of disappointed with number 18. He was standing
Yeah,
on the
Josema,
left-hand side
right,
hoops,
uh,
and he didn't realize that it was his time. He should have at least denied that open driving lane to Rocky. Rocky could just go straight to the hoops and make it in. They were like a bit, maybe sleeping a bit. They caught
Totally.
them off guard.
Totally.
40 to 50.
Okay, yeah. Now it's Naira taking the ball, who passes to Raul, who makes a long pass to Josema, but doesn't take it now. Adri takes it. Oh, good block from Adri. Now he can enter, but not. Passes again to Raul, but Raul gets beaten. Javi is trying to protect that ball, but went out of the field, so it's a turnover for Honeybees. Okay, an intense play, and now the keeper from Honeybees is trying to advance with the quaffle, passes back to his mate.
Rocky is wrapped.
Whoa.
Can't barely make a step.
They try to tackle with 2 players, but they cannot. And advancing and scoring one more for Honeybees.
So strong.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, Rocky just put 2 people on him with the wrap, and then he got off the pass. Great effort by him. They couldn't bring it down, although they had a good, clean wrap on him.
yeah. but you know, stopping so strong players is more than a rap.
I mean, it's easy for us to say we're standing up here in nice conditions, roof
Yeah,
over our head,
exactly.
and we're
Hey.
complaining about what these people are doing here on the pitch.
Not complaining. Quality is quality.
Game time 11:57. Score is 60 Honeybees,
Okay.
40 Madrid.
Timeout.
Timeout requested by Madrid. 1 minute of
Lynx
timeout
request
is starting
for a
now.
timeout.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call. I think Rocky
Yeah.
is giving them a lot of questions they can't answer yet, and they need to
Yeah.
figure something out.
There's been two very successful plays.
Yeah, they seem to be able to deny the passing game of the Honeybees, but not the driving game. As soon as the physical force is driving to the defense, they seem to be able to be caught off guard quite a lot of time, and they need to think about some stuff. I think they do it. I think they're already playing in the 2-2 defense, which would allow for more driving defense, but I think they just need to get more and deeper contact in these tackles. What do you think?
Yeah. They need to be more physical, and that's one of the maybe main problems from Madrid Lynx. They have a good player from the beaters, but they are not very physical. If we get Adri, that he's the most physical and the most athletical of their players. Also, Raúl can be a little bit physical. Miguel knows how to tackle very well, and he has experience of doing so. But the rest of the players, they have that challenge. They had the challenge of being more physical with a team that has a lot of experience being physical. So, game is gonna resume whenever the head ref says he has to discuss something. Okay, maybe that broom is broken, or no. Okay, they fixed it. So, whenever the head ref says, the game will
resume. Yeah.
Here we go.
So, again, ETU Honeybees with the bludge control, and it's a hard. Madrid is having a hard time of regaining it. Nice rep, though.
Yeah, between Cheman. Oh, and takes the bludger, and good throw from Barbara. They're alone. They don't have beaters. It's no bludgers. Let's see if Josema. Oh, good. Lost the ball. Very good defense from the chaser from Honeybees.
Yeah. But also the beater of Madrid now got the bludge control. They seem to listen to us, Borja.
Yeah.
But Edge made it really hard for them.
No, it was a good play from her, but Hector was very close to that bludger to take it.
Now Harelbeke Jr. is back in.
I
like
pressure,
the
very big pressure, because the two beaters are out of their area, and that could be Raúl's ball. Yeah, it's gonna be Raúl's ball, and
he can make it quick.
Okay,
go for it. Go for it.
Adri is on that score. Yes, it scores. So now the game is 50-60, right?
I think so, yeah. And I mean, this game is always stayed in the scrimmage, and yet I still think that the ETU Honeybees are a bit better in this pre-Seeker floor game.
Yeah.
But we see how this changes as soon as the snitch is getting on the
Yeah,
pitch.
you know how Quidditch is. You can be all 17 or 18 or 20 minutes dominating a game, and if you are not good enough in the snitch game, you can lose everything.
I mean, we've seen it on stream when the NTNUI lost to Phoenix.
Another goal, another good pass, catch and throw, and another goal for Honeybees. You're saying that that's how the sport works.
Yeah, that's how the sport works, and that's why we love it so much. It's a whole different game as soon as you have to pay attention to a third element. It's not only the beating game, the chasing game, but the seeking game as well. And these 3 games playing into one is the high class of Quidditch.
Oh, Barbara looks like wanted to change, but they deny it. Okay, 70-50 is the score. And here we see Naira with the ball, going back to Adri. He's protected by Hector. And from the moment, not making anything risky.
Yeah, the Honeybees regained bludgeon control, and they
that was risky.
Yeah, they seem really set in their defense. Now they can push it, and they got the bludger on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another one by Rocky. Another good attack. Another good drive. And another goal.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, Rocky is like a spark to the whole offense of the Honeybees. He's doing a lot, he's doing it quick, but also his speeding lineup is helping him a lot in this time. Number 44 and number 13 for the Honeybees.
Yeah.
It's Ilar and Harelbeke Jr.
Okay, so Now it's 50 to 80 and 15 minutes, and that's the moment. That's the moment where the game is going to decide a lot, because they're in the 30-point gap, and there's only 3 minutes to release the seekers.
Yeah, I mean, Madrid needs to score badly here. They don't want to get this out of swim range unless they have the better control of the seeking game, but still,
they don't.
A goal would go a long way right now.
Oh, a throw. No. That was very well intentioned, but...
nice flick of the wrist, but this shot is off.
So now, Madrid Lynx, we can say they have a problem, because if the next attack of the Honeybees scores... Whoa. Okay, let's see, it's Lydia. Oh, trying to get that ball. Lydia beats her from Madrid Lynx. And another goal for Honeybees, another goal scored, and that's the moment.
That's the moment we're out of swim range. Snitch when it matters. That's no longer the case for the Madrid Lynx. They need to find a way to get back in this game. But I gotta tell you, with the current offense, I don't seem to think that they can do it. They have only one bludger, and they're not creating a lot of chaos in the defense of the Honeybees. Maybe with a troll on my passing game, but I think the driving game is not working for them at this moment.
Yeah, you think they should try more to go reset use? Yeah, be careful with that. Miguel is trying to move forward. Passing, not very good pass, but Raul takes the ball, and let's see who's behind the hoops. Adri is trying to be that troll. Oh, another shot, another unfortunate shot. In this case, is Raul trying to score from outside the area, and he doesn't make it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if these distance shots are I mean, it's too high risk. I don't think it's what made Madrid come back into this game. What do you think, Borja? I mean, do they have the long shot ability? Unfortunately, until this moment, they've only missed those.
Look, there are lots of teams in Spain that they have players with a good shot from distance. Madrid Lynx is not normally one of them. Madrid Lynx works very well with tactics, works very well with technique, works very well with some of their players' physics, like Miguel or Adri. But sometimes when I see that kind of plays, that kind of throws from the distance, I'm thinking, we're not aware of what you're doing, right?
Yeah. And now the snitch floor is always ready to start. And
but
the score is now 100-50. ITU Honeybees got away from Madrid Lynx.
Yeah,
the game is no longer really even.
We were saying that was the minutes, that's the point, that's the spot where some team had to make their move, and I totally think that Honeybees is making their move, and that whoa, good beat now from Angel. She saw very well the opposite players' movements, and now Miguel can score. Yes, he does.
And at the same time, there's a catch by Harelbeke Jr.
Oh, yeah.
They got it. They got it.
Yeah.
Harelbeke Jr. got it.
Got it, yeah.
I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, the goal was definitely before the catch. But Harelbeke Jr. put his right hand
let's see if it's good, because if it's good, it wouldn't really matter at all, I think.
No, it would still be like a 40 goal. It would mean it would be
60
to 130 star.
Yeah. Discussing it.
Yeah, the snitch was kind of losing control of her body. Maybe that's could mean it's not good, but on the other hand, it looked pretty clean to me. With
Let's see how much time they're. Oh, look, they're making some gestures with their feet, their movement. They don't seem to have very clear. Not by now.
Okay. Defensive seeking for Madrid was Fred.
You know what? If there was a Spain, we were checking the VAR. Video replays. I like to check the video replays whenever it's possible.
I'm not sure if we're there as a sport yet to have it on any, but I mean, we are very fortunate to have good equipment on this tournament. But I don't think that any team is in favor, that every team is in favor of a video, and if not everybody is in favor of it, we should.
Yeah, I know. There's a big discussion about that.
Yeah, it's a discussion to be had. Maybe in the future we can have a video referee helping us deciding whether a snitch catch was good or not.
I would be very happy to.
Snitch catch was good.
Snitch was good. Congratulations to Honeybees that won the game. I think very fairly.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't really a card. 130 star to 60 for the ETU Honeybees. They win this game. They pulled away in the latter part of the game. Madrid Lynx seemed to lose an idea of how to act as the offense, but don't worry about it, guys. Desk will provide you with
And welcome back to EQC 2019. So, Bex, what are your thoughts on the game just gone?
I think it was very interesting. We've removed obviously like some teams, some NGBs, having only Division 1 here today. But I think this is one of the weakest matchups I've seen so far of the tournament. We had a lot of missed passes. Nothing was quite as clinical as it has been with other teams. Like they're really teams pushing for medal places. And I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe the nerves got to them, or they couldn't work out quite how to like counter each other. But I was expecting slightly more from the teams.
It was the same thing. I could, because you did get a sense of fatigue, I think, towards there. I think teams are now getting into their sort of last of the pool play games today. So they are generally sort of maybe saving up a little bit of their energy, possibly putting on some of their like players that haven't had as much of a go, or their less experienced players on. So that could potentially be another reason. One thing I found today, at least, is it was really interesting comparing this objectively with Australian and New Zealand style Quidditch. You mentioned earlier while we were watching the game about how the Honeybees were doing a lot of driving. But one thing that I noticed, their passing game actually going up on the drives was very interesting. In New Zealand, we call it sort of the back tackle pass, where you basically have the ball and you push it as far as you can, but the aim is to try and get it away cleanly. Early on, when they first started, they were doing a lot of those pushing, and just at the last minute or just before a tackle, passing it off. And they managed to do that successfully 2 or 3 times amongst their players to get some clean goals. It definitely did them a lot of favours. So I was pretty pleased to see that, a little piece of home, I guess. But like you said, I did notice that a lot, there were things, sort of textbook mistakes, like 2 hands, passing over hoops. I think there was just a lot. I don't think there were many mistakes on the Madrid side. I think they made a lot fewer mistakes, but they just didn't have that sort of sort of a little bit less cohesion and synergy on the offense. And I think that's where they let them down. It wasn't their defense. It was more just the ability to get points on the board. But
yeah, because then it becomes about the little things. It's about not just going for the shot when you can take 2 or 3 extra steps, you've got time, and put that ball hand through hoop. Or the yeeting, as referred to. If you're watching the live stream all day, Sam and I are talking, if you can yeet it through and make sure it's going to go in. Yeah, some of those passes were a bit lackluster.
Especially from Madrid, we noticed that there was a lot of those longer shots.
So the longer shots are fine, especially conditions like this. Like, it's not particularly windy. It's just that you then have to have the receivers capable of, well, your passers have got to be very capable of like distributing the ball to exactly where it needs to be. But then also your people have to be completely capable of catching the ball. And there's a few then where your elite players, if they've missed it, they'll bounce it back up into their hands or something. It's like everything just became a bit of a fumble. I think there's a lot of potential, both those two teams. And obviously, Madrid are they're national champions, so they are a good team, especially relative to their NGB. And Spanish Quidditch has grown a lot in a relatively short space of time. Like, even when I played in Catalonia in 2015, 2016, we beat the Spanish champions with very little hassle. So they have improved and they have come a long way in a long time. It's just, there's just like the polish. The core is there. We just need to really like polish up Spanish Quidditch. And that will come with time. So you've got people like Miguel, who's playing for Lynx, who, he knows what he's doing. He's coming from a sports background. But it's just changing the culture and, polishing it all up.
Right. Well, speaking of time, we've got a new recorded roundtable segment for you with Bex and I, which we did yesterday. So enjoy the second half of the round table. Thank you very much.